You are your own best friend and worst enemy. Ever felt just like Walt in Breaking Bad throwing the pizza on the roof while you're trying to win matches online in MK1? If so, then this video is for you as we break down the top 8 mistakes made when training and playing in Mortal Kombat 1. Starting with number 1, predictable playstyle. This includes jumping too much, not making adaptations, etc. It's like going through the motions on autopilot and many times playing right into your opponent's win conditions. You lose 3 to 4 interactions in neutral and boom, that's the round, the set, the match, and you're out of 20. Number 2 is becoming complacent. This includes actions such as not pushing yourself to set and achieve new goals, not allowing yourself the discomfort of rematching opponents better than you, or sticking to only playing friends or people not as good as you because it's an ego boost. This allows bad habits to sink in and you'll be confused why you only play to the level of your opponents rather than consistent play that you're capable of. Number 3 is not learning from losses. Every session that you train and play should involve some form of footage review called VOD review, where you look at your mistakes and come up with a plan of action on what adjustments you need to make and how you're going to do it. This category also includes when we make excuses on our playstyle. Oh, they're just using an OP character, or oh, that guy's just a god, or the tried and true, I'm going to blame the lag excuse, which, to be honest, NRS servers could do a little bit better. I mean, a lot better, to say the least, but we digress here. Number 4. It's too much theory and not enough practice. If you spend hours and hours in the lab perfecting crazy combos, yet you can't do the basics of spacing, movement, neutral, defensive play, etc., then you're way ahead of yourself and focused on the wrong thing. Much of your development comes from taking your lumps in matches and learning from full speed scenarios, not knocking around motionless dummies in training mode in Infinity. And note, 99% of recent viewers are new to the channel and not subscribed. For more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe to support us here as we continue to grow. Next up is number 5, over-identifying with peaks and valleys. Some days you'll play great and others not so much, and the majority of your days will be somewhere in the middle, making up your average performance of current skill level. This becomes your homeostasis or your comfort zone, and your goal becomes to push yourself outside of that comfort strategically, then come back to it before repeating the process each practice. Do this while you're focused on specific skill acquisition. For example, this practice I'm focused only on defensive play, or I'm going to improve my mix-ups in neutral, or I'm going to focus on using my EX resources better, or my cameos, etc., etc. Number 6, perfectionism. I often tell my clients that procrastination is misplaced perfectionism. I'll say it again. Procrastination is misplaced perfectionism, meaning we'll put things off until it's the perfect scenario to do it. The perfect patch, the perfect meta, the perfect day, the perfect weather, once they fix rollback netcode, when you could play all day versus 1 to 2 hours in a night, etc. And honestly, perfect is the enemy of progress. You'll have to work with what you got. Number 7. Lacking resilience. This means you'll often find yourself and your progress is exponential and not linear, meaning that you're not going to see the fruits of your labor every day, but after a week, you're more likely to see that change. Meaning if you quit the game early or rage quit, or you keep changing characters and keep doing the same soggy, lukewarm practice sessions, in turn that turn into the same soggy, lukewarm performances in online or in Tourney or King of the Hill, and you do nothing about this, then you're just going to keep making excuses for yourself, and your ego is going to make you the victim, and victims are not going to take W's. Number 8, this dovetails well into the last point here, the myth of the savant, and this is where we say someone is just a genius, or we remove them from the reality of all the countless hours and pure focus they have had to dedicate to improving past their natural limitations. So the difference between you and this so-called genius is likely that they're not playing 6 or 7 other games of rotation, and maybe they're focused on maybe 1 to 3 with a steady practice routine to stay sharp, and they're really focused on their one character mastery before moving to the next. Sometimes these folks are even playing less hours than you are, but have much more structured and intentional way about what they're working on, so their gains are clearer. They're avoiding bad habits because they reject bad practice. They'll keep polishing that one punch, that one combo, etc. until it's pristine, and they won't allow those bad habits on autopilot to sink. These tenets hold true in Mortal Kombat 1 and beyond. Note the grind is real no matter your starting point, and everyone will eventually hit a performance plateau. The most successful types here in MK1 and beyond are the ones who have the grit to push through and reap the benefits of that patience and dedication. Did I miss anything? Put them in the comment. Till next time, y'all. Peace.